What's up, Outriders, and welcome back to another Outriders video. This is a huge one. Outriders Worldslayer is getting a brand new massive endgame that's going to come along with the Worldslayer expansion. Not only are we getting a full campaign to boot, gear, new leveling systems, we're getting hundreds and hundreds of hours of new endgame gameplay to play with your solo or with your friends as well, and it's touted to be the biggest challenge yet. Just before we get started and I get into all the juicy details that I've picked out, be sure to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell so you're notified for more Outriders content. If you need a community Discord, there is a link down below in the description. Never been a better time to join, or come on over to Twitch. I could be streaming live right now, and hit that follow button. So let's get on with all the details that they just revealed. You can see the gameplay showing in the background now as I talk. The area looked absolutely phenomenal. This expansion definitely has a step up in graphics. It looked really, really nice. So when you go into the brand new area, it's a big area, it's fully explorable, and it's got exclusive enemies in there. To progress, you've got to beat encounters to progress. So as you can see there, it's a progression system. You go up a line, you get to choose what area you want to explore, what kind of event you want to do, and then you beat that, and then you move on. If you get to a boss encounter, you can choose to go left or right. If you don't want to quite go there yet, do maybe something called a trove, which I'll come back to in a minute, or do other kinds of things that you can just explore and kill things and get more gear. The difficulty is going to go up the further and further you progress, which is seriously interesting because how far this goes on for, we don't know. So leveling up with the new Apocalypse tier system is going to be very, very important, along with the new pack system as well that we are getting. So be sure to check out my previous videos for all the information about that. When you land in this new area, as you can see there now, it's showing you're able to do absolutely everything. You can craft, you can go back to the old content, you can matchmake, you can get into your stash. Everything you need in the home base in the new area is accessible for you right there. So no loading screens and no having to jump in and out, which is great. So, as you can see here, you can see the new crossroads system. And when you get there, you get trials, troves, boss arenas, and all things like that, and you can pick which one you want to do. The boss arena is the one that moves you up, but if you want to not go up yet and not increase your difficulty, and you want to perhaps do a trove for the really high risk, high reward, or you wanted to do something else, one of the trials, just some regular loot at the same difficulty level, you have all of them options available for you. One thing to note, this is not timed. They're not going back to the timed route that they did with expeditions in the beginning. You can literally take your time. It really doesn't matter how long you take. There's obviously going to be lots of brand new gear. There's some new exotic sets for everybody. There's some new mods. And the best thing is as well, some of the old gear sets are getting a rework just to make them viable still. So they're going through all the old gear sets as well. But because we're getting lots of new mods and we're getting all this new legendary gear as well, there's lots of new synergies going to be available. So lots of new things for you to try out. When you go into the brand new endgame, there's going to be some new enemies called shadow beasts. These can go invisible at will and they are really hard to kill. So watch out for them. But they have the ability to silence us Outriders so that we can't use abilities anymore. Technomancers, I can hear you rejoicing because you're going to be like, oh, I've got gun damage anyway. But that's going to prove a tricky boss type enemy to come across either way. If you wanted to venture into the troves, they offer the best loot in the new endgame, but they are the hardest challenge in there. So it's high risk and high reward. They also have something very special and very brand new to Outriders Worldslayer. They allow you to choose targeted loot and not just regular loot, the brand new Apocalypse loot. So you can then if you're struggling to find a piece, you're now going to have a type of targeted gear system where you can gear up and seek out the parts that you need. The new trial is meant to be highly repeatable and meant to be high replayability across the board for people to enjoy hundreds and hundreds of hours in there, farming, taking different routes, taking your friends in. The intention for this is meant to be high replayability, which is what I like to hear, because after you did the expeditions last time, unless you wanted to fill out your gear, we kind of got shut a little bit short. So absolutely amazing to hear that as well. And that is going to be it. Really quick video. I really did pack it all in, but that's kind of all the information that they gave us. They did show us some of the gear, as you can see in the background here, the new Seagull SMG, and it has a brand new talent called the Firestorm that comes down. Looks really, really cool. A lot like the lightning ones that we used to have as well. Well, that is going to be it for this video. That is all of the major news for Outriders Worldslayer. Let me know, are you pumped for Outriders? Have you fell off? Are you going to come back? Are you going to buy the expansion? This one's a purchasable expansion. It's not free. It's a fully fledged expansion. Are you going to part with some money to come back and play Outriders? Do let me know in the comments down below. Hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one, Outriders. See you very soon.